More family history. Hello, dear friends and family. I wanted to teach you how I do family history. And here are the 4 basic steps that I wish to take you through. It is first to find a person and a record, record and store that record, document it, and share it on family history. Find an ancestor's record. Okay, today we're going to look for Henry Horns Haynes Jr. And we're going to go find him really quickly. Okay, he's located right here. So we're going to click on him. We're going to go to Henry Haynes Jr. Henry Horn Hayes. In this shows you all the information that we have on him within the church system. So you can see Henry Horn Hayes. Next we're going to go look for a record. So we're going to go up to the search box and we're going to look for record. We're opening it up in a different tab so we can keep this one open. Okay, so now we're going to click on it. We're going to drag it off to one side so we can compare windows. Basically, copy and paste this information over, or just fill it in. Now that we have it filled in, or last filling it in, now we click the search, and this will help us look for a record on the church website. Hopefully this time we're actually getting Ancestry.com, and I'll make more on that. Really, really great website. Now we're going to compare, so we're looking for the records, we're just going to compare information across. So we found Henry Horn Hayes, he's right here, and then his wife, we found his spouse, and you can compare other information, just making sure that you find the correct person. Next you're going to click on it. You can see that it's him. This is his marriage date. So now that we found the record, if you find this record in the church website, you can click on add to my source box, and it will go right into your source box. And I can do another one on the source box, but that's a really, really neat feature that the church has put on. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to look at the snipping tool, or how to use the snipping tool. First off, we're going to show you how to look for it in the All Programs on a Windows 7 computer. So you just scroll down, and it's located right there. Or another easy way is just type it into the bar down here, so snipping tool, and it should pop up right for you. That's Windows 7 and above. Okay, next we're going to use this snipping tool, and we're going to document or take a picture of that picture. So we're going to click on a new, and now we're going to be able to select this record and make it into a JPEG. The importance of doing this is so that you can have records of your record and keeping it all in one place. So we're going to type it out, Henry Horns Hayes. It'll take me just a minute. If you don't have the snippet tool, print screen isn't awesome. It should be just located on your keypad. And it does kind of the same thing. Not nearly as neat, because you can get it in a little box, just the parts that you want. Print screen prints the whole entire screen. So it can be a benefit either way. So you just finish up this record, and then you save it to the desktop. Record and store. Alright, now we're going to show you how to put it up on Google Drive, or at least this is how I do it. So, we're going to go to your Google website, or your inbox, and you can click on this little button here, and then you can go to Google Drive, and I've shared a file with you. If I haven't, just let me know, but you should have the More Family History file. It should be in your shared with me file, which is located here. Then we just go into Family Search. We're going to go to the Haynes right here. Yeah, and then we're gonna make a new file, and this would be like for a new person. So we're gonna put Henry Horns Hayes in this box right here, and we're gonna create a profile for him. So this is where you're gonna keep all the documents that you find and all the web addresses, so you can get back to it as quickly as you want to. I found it to be really helpful. So we're just gonna, this is just my example. Okay, next we're gonna go into the file, and then we're gonna create a document for it. Next, we're going to name it. So you want to name it the person, whoever you're doing. And again, this is just to make the process quicker for when you want to go back and continue researching on somebody. You'll have everything all on Google Drive, so you'll be able to access it from any place that you are. So whether you're at grandma's house or at the library, the Family History Library, you'll have access to all the information that you've been storing up on Google Drive. I usually select this information right here because it gives you the little number, and you can access people more quickly with this little LDS number. You can just plug it in and you can go right to your person, just in case they're not connected to our family tree. And I have people that I have done work on that have that. So those numbers are really important. Now we're gonna put that information in here. So just really quickly showing that we're gonna go look for the web address for marriage, his marriage certificate that I showed you. And this, you can do this for the same way for Ancestry.com, so I'm just kind of showing you the process. So you go up and you'll copy the address, and then you'll go back under and you'll just stick it underneath the marriage. And then you have a web access whenever you need it. You just click on it and it just sends you right to it. Really awesome way of doing that. Next thing, you want to take the picture that you did the snippet tool on, you stick it into Google Drive, and now you have a copy of the picture as well, so that way you can have access to it. I don't know if a server goes down, if you just need to really quickly look at a document again, you write the full name of it, the marriage certificate. If you're doing a census record, you say the date. I think, for example, I'm going to show you a couple of examples. So you have all this information. I had all those pictures that you just saw, and all the web addresses for you to go to access their records just right off the bat. A lot of these are Ancestry.com, so you have to be at a church facility like the Institute building to get access to it. Although church members are going to be able to have Ancestry.com through your church membership, which is really cool. So that's coming. And that's also another reason why you produce documents that you can put on your Google Drive. So if you are getting them from Ancestry.com, you can put them on your Google Drive, and that way everybody will have access to them, whether or not they're able to get into Ancestry.com. Document. Alright, now we're going to document our record really quickly, and we're going to use this in Google Drive. There's an Excel sheet that we can use. I'm just going to show you an example because it takes a long time to make them. but they're extremely helpful. So this is Henry Hayes, and this is one that I've already made so far. And as you can see, there's tons of information. It's organized according to census records at the top. You can move to the side and see other records. You can switch the information, so you use a record, and then you transfer the information over to your Excel sheet. You can find it different spelling and names from census year to year. You can find out different locations where their dad was born or mom was born. You can find out how many kids they've had and how many kids have passed on that aren't on your records. This one shows a son's death record and the real mother's name, which I didn't find until I found the son's death record. So it's just kind of cool. It shows you a lot of neat information. Share on Family Search. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go share this on Family Search. So we've gained all the records, we've documented it, we've stored it for ourselves, and now we want to go share it with everybody else. So we're going to go down here, and this is the source tab inside the church website. And it's just down from Henry Hayes. These are all the records that have already been put on. And so what we're going to do is we're going to create a new record. And we're just going to name this one the sample record. So we're going to click on Create New Source. Okay, now we're just going to fill out this information. We're going to add a picture, so we're going to click on this button right here that says Add File. And we clicked on the Add Photo or Document just on the top of that picture so that we could get it. Now you have two choices. You can click on this, and it opens up the browser so you can go find your picture. Or you can kind of just slide it off to the side and grab it and stick it right in. Next, you just want to click on it so it's selected, and then Add to Source, Attach to Source. Now you're just going to fill in the information. And what I do, probably just because I don't understand how to do it how everybody else wants me to, is I just explain what it is. So it's Henry Hayes marriage example, so just our example of what we're doing. And then I put the website down for the document, so it has an example of I found it here, 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 and here. I just put in that I found it at Family Search, married record, and then the web address. I don't know. That's just the way I do it. And then I use the same thing for the Henry Hayes marriage example for the description of the record. There's probably a lot better way and a way that people want you to do it. I don't know of any other way, so I just do it this way, and I feel like that gives them enough information. Here you're supposed to explain why you're giving this record. So I just said it's him, it's his. Attached to your source box is really important because then you can share it. If it has somebody else's name on it, you can share it throughout files within the Family Search. Okay, now we're going to go down and look at the record so you can see what it looks like after you've uploaded it. So we're going to click on it. Then you're going to click on the image. I'm just going to pull up this nifty little window. So now everybody can see your record. And this really is awesome. Family Search, everybody has access to, but Ancestry.com, not many people have access to. So if you go to the library, you can get that information and you can put it, so you can snippet a record from Ancestry.com, and then you can stick it into Family Search, and then people can look at that record and verify information, and it's just really, really cool. This is how I do it, and I hope you all learned a lot. and send me any questions you have. And I'm sorry this isn't perfect. It took me a lot longer than I thought, so this is about as good as I'm going to make it right now. I will continue to make other ones as you guys request and try to make them better. Love you guys. Talk to you later, and good hunting.